Hi, I'm Nick Pawson. You're watching News 24 Live. I have the pleasure of being joined in studio this morning by legendary adventurer and motivational speaker Mike Horn, who's in town to consult for the Dongfeng racing team. Mike, thanks for coming in. You're obviously no stranger to sailing. I'm assuming that's what got you involved in the Volvo Ocean race. Do you want to just tell us quickly how exactly you're involved?
I actually only got into sailing once I left South Africa and I arrived in Europe, and I accidentally got onto this boat with a team of rugby players, and all we had to do was winch and winch and winch. So it was something quite amazing and completely different, and I never stopped winching. So I was the first one to be able to break a mast because they never told me to stop. And from that day it became a kind of a legend in the racing world in France that you ask Mike Horn to do anything and he'll do everything, but you'll have to tell him when to stop. So it ended up as a career after that, and I sailed with some of the skippers that run these big boats today. And then I've just finished a 5-year circumnavigation of the world where I went around the world, around the North Pole and South Pole, around South America, up the Amazon, around Africa, past Somalia to look at what the pirates were doing. And I just finished 7 times around the world. So I live on a boat today, and sailing is pretty much what I do every day of my life today.
Okay, so how exactly are you involved with the Dongfeng team? I saw you're going to be jumping off a boat and climbing a mast or something.
Well, I didn't know about that. But
okay.
Yeah, no, but obviously they have jumpers, and these teams invite whoever they want to start the race with them. And when the boats are out there offshore, they're not going to stop to drop you off. So you have to jump off the boat while they going, obviously while they're racing. And then another boat hopefully will get me before the great whites get me. So I'll be working a little bit with the team, just getting the mindset right for the race coming up to Abu Dhabi. They'll spend the next 25 to 28 days on the ocean. It's an interesting leg because the Indian Ocean is always one of the most difficult oceans to sail. We always speak about the Southern Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, but the Indian Ocean certainly has its moods, and it's an ocean that you have to always be awake. And most of the boats during the last Volvo Ocean race actually had a tough time in the Indian Ocean. So they just came down from Alicante all the way to Cape Town. That was as well, a crossing of the Atlantic Ocean, but not only from east to west, but they sailed all the way to Brazil. And now they've got to go all the way around Madagascar and all the way up to Abu Dhabi. So I think it's going to be a very interesting race. And obviously leaving the Atlantic and going into the Indian Ocean, there's only one place in the world to do it, and it's down here in Cape Town.